Mom, are you coming home today? Why? The landlord came earlier. He wants us to pay the rent. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't home. He said we can't keep living here. He told me to tell you that. Why would he tell a child that? Such a shitty landlord. What should I do? He said he'll be back. There's nothing you can do. Don't worry about it. He can't kick us out soon. Okay. Also, there's no more dinner. I bought you bread. Eat that. I do, but there's black dots. It's fine. Better than starving. Eat it. There's only one slice left. There'll be nothing left if I eat it. It's been less than a week. You have lunch at school. Bring back extra bread or something. There's no extra if kids don't skip school. Get it from kids with a small appetite. You're dumb. But it's embarrassing. Do you want to be hungry? Or steal from the store? Can you do that? I can't steal. It's fine if they don't find out, but don't do it because you'll probably get caught. Come home, Mom. There's no school lunch because it's Saturday tomorrow. Okay, go to a friend's house and get food. That's good. Everyone is busy with clubs. You don't have many friends. You're really useless. I'm sorry. At least you'll have running water. Just hang in there for a couple more days. I'll be there on Sunday. Okay. Also, has he called? That guy? Your dad? No. Last time he said he was at the beach. I haven't heard from him since. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Just don't call him about anything weird. I won't forgive you if I tell him I don't feed you. Okay. Keep your promise. Don't answer the door if someone comes. Don't tell him anything. Yes. You know what will happen if you don't, right? You'll be all alone without the house. Scary, right? Yes. I get it, so don't be mad. I won't if you keep your promise. If he calls, say that you're happy with me. Okay. He cares more about his job than us. Don't get help from him. That's why you live here with me. But Dad was always nice. You got divorced because you loved someone else, right? Who said that? Did he? No, not Dad. Then his mom? Not Grandma. I heard you and Dad talking. Huh? You were listening to our conversation? Terrible! I just heard you. Dad said it's my fault, but it's his fault. He left us, so I loved someone else. Do you think it's my fault? I don't know. What do you mean? I took you in for child support, but that may have been a mistake. I should just let you go. Sorry, it's not your fault. I'll let you off the hook this time, but not next time. You need to understand that you can't live without me. Don't ever disobey me. Telling Dad won't change anything. Hey Emma, how are you? I got off the boat today and came home. Hey Papa, welcome back. I'm fine. Okay, well, did you notice anything unusual? No. Good. It's been a long time. When are you going to the beach again? This one was too long, so I'm taking some time off, but I'll be working when called. I see. You're a busy man, aren't you? I'm sorry I haven't been able to spend more time with you. No, it's your job to help and protect people. I'm rooting for you. Emma, even though we live apart, I'm always thinking about you, Emma. Yeah, I know. So, how did you like the game I sent you the other day? It was fun, right? It was fun. A kid in my class had it, so we've been playing together. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Actually, I play it sometimes too. Really? Yeah, so let's play together sometime. It's on the internet. If Mom connects to the internet, we can do it. Internet? I don't think we have it at home. What? You don't? Yes. I don't know. Maybe not. I didn't know that. Maybe it was a hassle for her. I think the phone I gave you has tethering, but I'm not sure you would understand. I don't know. I guess so. I can get Wi-Fi at the park or a friend's house. Nancy told me about it once. I'll go to the park so I can play with you. I don't want you going out all the time. Maybe I'll ask Mom. You don't have to do that. Mom is busy.
Really? I guess she has work.
I'll ask Mom next time she has time.
Okay, I'll try to get better at the game by then.
I'll do my best.
Great. What do you want me to send you next? I always choose it, but you're in 5th grade now. Maybe there's something you want. I realized that recently.
I'm happy with whatever you get me.
You're such a good girl. I want to visit you if I don't live so far away.
I know your job is hard. It's fine.
I put you in the same situation when we lived together too. That's why you had to travel alone with your mom. Sorry.
I loved going on road trips with you, Dad.
I'm glad you felt that way. Is there nothing that you want? Anything is fine.
Well, I want some candy.
Candy? The local ones here or a collaboration product?
Anything edible is fine.
Okay, I'll send something to you. I'm surprised because you don't eat that many sweets.
Well, I eat them more often recently.
I'm good to hear that you eat a lot now. Well, I'll send you a lot of food then.
Thank you. I'm happy.
But it's your birthday next month. Is there anything else you want?
Anything else?
Anything is fine. Anything I can do. I want to do the best for you since we are apart.
Dad?
Yes?
Can I go over to your place?
Over here?
It's summer break and I want to see you.
You have to take the train. We have to ask your mom. Can we do that another time?
I want to see you now.
Emma.
Dad, I don't want to.
What is it?
I haven't eaten at all recently. I've been lying to you that living with Mom is fun. Mom told me to tell you. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat any more rotten bread. Mom is never home and I'm always alone. I don't want this anymore.
What? You've been living like that?
Yes. Mom said it's useless telling you. Mom said that you abandoned us.
That's not true. I didn't abandon you.
Dad, please. I'll do whatever I can, so I want to be with you. Can I go now?
No, you can't.
Dad, why?
Keep it a secret from your mom that you told me this. I will do everything I can for you.
You're also going to tell me to keep secrets. You're just like Mom.
That's not it. Sorry, I'll explain it to you, so please listen.
It's okay. I hate you and Mom.
Emma, are you awake? I'm sorry about earlier. Please answer me.
Why are you texting me at midnight?
I'm glad you're up. I'm here to pick you up.
What?
I just arrived at the station and I'm heading on my way by taxi.
You're here to pick me up?
I texted you when I got on the train, but I guess you didn't see it. I told you that I am going to pick you up.
Sorry. I cried myself to sleep. I also ignore your calls.
It's okay. It's my fault for not explaining it to you properly. It's hard to explain, but I need to do many things before living with you. It's hard for me to just tell you to come over.
I see.
But that doesn't matter to you. It's my fault. I'm so sorry I didn't notice until now.
It's okay. It's because I lied to you. I'm so glad you came to get me.
Can you prepare clothes until I get there?
Okay.
Is Mom home yet?
No. She's not home. She hasn't been home for about 5 days.
Are you sleepy?
I'm fine. I'm okay because I was sleeping until now.
Okay. First, let's go out to eat, and then I need you to help me so we can live together. I need your help.
I can live with you? I'll do my best.
Yes, I'll make sure we can live together. So feel safe. I don't want you to feel bad.
Hey! What are you thinking about taking Emma and calling children's ministry? I'm so busy, so don't do anything extra.
What's up with you? You've been making Emma live a horrible life. I gave you enough child support and you don't even feed her.
Don't say like I don't feed her. I gave her the necessary food.
You gave her rotten bread. That's below necessary.
But you still don't get custody. If you continue your current job, you can't take care of her. You're going to be on the boat for many weeks and not home.
That's fine. I'll make sure I can live with her.
It's impossible. Are you going to leave her alone while you're on the ship? Are you going to do that to an elementary school kid?
I'm not going to do that because I'm not like you. I'm asking my job to see if I can work at the office. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I did tell them once during the divorce. What? It might take a little time, but until then my parents are going to look after her. So Emma can live with me, and I'm not going to let you have custody anymore. You're going to do that for Emma. You didn't do that for me when I was lonely. You were happy when I wasn't home. You never told me that. I was sad. But you didn't notice, so I gave up and had an affair. So it's not my fault. It's your fault. That's fine. It's not about us. It's about Emma. I'm not going to give her to you. You didn't do your job as a parent. I have proof. Whatever you say is not going to change that. But you took Emma without permission. That's not allowed. It's not allowed even if you're the father. They said it's okay if the child is asking for help. I had the lawyer come with me. He told the child ministry that I didn't just kidnap her. Does that mean I can't live with her anymore? Why is that? I don't want that. You didn't even take care of her. You left the house for days and only gave her bread. You told her to live off eating school lunches. You didn't pay rent and just went to town. Emma told me everything. I wasn't just playing around. I was busy working. Where is your job? Tell me and I'll check. Why do you have to check? Whatever, the child ministry will do it. I was wondering why you didn't text me if you couldn't take care of her, but I realized it was for the child support money. I didn't think you were so shitty. No, it's because I didn't want to be away from Emma. Then you should have been home in bed with her. I know you threatened her not to tell people about her life. I don't know why it's so easy for mothers to get the custody when there are shitty mothers like you. I did look after her. When I went over to your house, your stuff was hardly at home. I bet you're moving in with some other guy. It doesn't matter. I'm allowed to fall in love with other people now. You can't say anything about it. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Emma. I think you should go to hell. You should never be a mom. If I had a partner, I will look after the child. I'm going to be happy with my current boyfriend. Really? You might go to jail. Go to jail? You don't know what you've done. I wasn't violent toward her. I just left the house. Emma is in 5th grade. She can do things on her own. You didn't give her money and threaten her when she asked for help. I don't know how that's going to fall out. No way! There's no way they can arrest me for that. I'm scared you think that way. Emma is lighter than other kids. It's not up to me, though. Is my boyfriend going to find out? I don't want him to know. I don't care. All you think about is yourself until the end. Just make sure you don't make any more kids. You have no right to raise a child. I'm heading home now. Do you want anything? No. I'm just happy you're coming home. Stop being so cute. I want to buy you toys now. But Grandma's going to be mad at me. It's not my fault. That's true. I'm happy you're at my house now. But I'm sorry I can't be home much. It's okay. It's better living with you anyways. And Grandma and Grandpa are always home. They're both so nice. I'm not sad. That's great. Are you sure you don't want me to change jobs so I can always be home? You can still ask me if you want to. It's okay. I think it's cool that you're on a ship. I see. Thank you. I'm going to work hard. Yes. Hey, Dad. I'm sorry I hated you before. It's okay. It was my fault. It never happened. There was never a time when I hated you. Whenever we didn't live together, I still loved you. Emma. Thank you, Dad. I'm so happy now. After that, my mom was questioned by the police. Her boyfriend found out about me and everything she was hiding. She was dumped for those reasons. But since she didn't pay for the house, she was kicked out immediately. Although she was arrested, she didn't go to jail. My grandparents were mad, but I'm okay now that my dad has my custody. My dad and I don't know where she lives now. The memories back then are horrible, so I don't want to see her ever again. Now I am in junior high school. My dad is still on ships and protecting the ocean. When he's out for work, I can't see him for a long time. But I want to support my dad, who has a very hard job. My dad is the most handsome and amazing father in the world, and I love him. In the future, I want to have a job where I can protect other people as well.
Hi, Veronica. Do you know where Austin is? I've been trying to reach him for a while, but he didn't reply to any of my texts or calls. I'm a bit worried about him. We were supposed to meet today, but I haven't been able to get into contact with him. I really need to see him today, no matter what. It's quite an emergency. Oh, hi, Jade. I'm so sorry. The thing is, I wasn't feeling very well today, and Austin has been taking care of me all day. Oh, is that so? If that's the case, please give Austin back his phone. I would like to get in touch with him. I'm sure he wouldn't want to miss my call. It's really urgent and serious. But Austin just went out for a bit. He said he had to run some errands. He had to go to the pharmacy and the grocery store. He didn't have his phone with him. He left it here on the charger. Is everything okay? I need to talk to him urgently. It's about his father. He's not doing well. Father? But his father is already dead, Mom. He died a few years ago from cancer. Don't you remember? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I got confused for a moment. I meant his uncle. His father's brother. He's not doing well. Yeah, Mom. I'm so sorry to hear that. What happened to him? He had a heart attack this morning. He collapsed at home, and we had to call an ambulance. He's in the hospital right now. They're doing some tests on him to see how bad it is. That's terrible. I hope he'll be okay. Me too. Please remind Austin to call me as soon as possible. I need to update him on his uncle's condition and what the doctors are saying. I really do apologize. I'll tell him to contact you as soon as possible. It seems like he had just forgotten to respond to you. I apologize on his behalf. I've kept him quite busy today. No, it's fine. Your health is more important, so I'm glad he's taking care of you. You're pregnant, so it makes sense that Austin would prioritize you over anyone else. Yes, I'm really glad that Austin is by my side. I don't know what I would do without him, but I'm really sorry about today. He should have let you know earlier. Please don't apologize, dear. It's really okay. I understand the situation now. So could you do me a favor and make sure Austin calls me sometime soon? You want him to call you? Yes, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? He's my son after all, and this is a family matter. I just thought it wouldn't be too hard to make a quick call from home while he's taking care of you. I won't ask anything more for him. Just one call. Like I said, it really is an emergency, but I guess if you don't want him making calls right now, I don't have any other choice but to respect that. Oh no, I don't mind at all. Of course, you guys should talk on the phone. In fact, why don't I just tell him to go see you in person? That would be even better than a phone call, right? I've been feeling a lot better lately, so it wouldn't be a problem at all for me to stay here by myself for a while. Oh really? You would do that for me? That's so kind of you. I feel bad for taking him away from you, though. Are you sure you don't mind? I'm sure you're going through a lot right now and need Austin to look after you. Oh, it's completely okay. Please don't worry about it. Austin promised to meet you today, so he should keep his promise. He should be there for you too. You're his mother after all, and you're going through a tough time as well. I'm sure he would want to see you and comfort you. You are such a wonderful wife. I'm really glad Austin married you. You're so understanding and generous. Okay then, if Austin can come see me right now, that would be great. I'm sorry again for the trouble. Thank you so much for everything. No need to apologize, Mom. It's really no problem at all. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Take care, Mom.
Hey, Veronica. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. I know you must be feeling hungry, so I want to get you something to eat. Do you have any cravings or preferences for food? I can buy you anything you want to eat, just name it.
Aw, thank you, Austin. You're so sweet and thoughtful. You always take such good care of me. Maybe some fruit? I heard they're very nutritious and beneficial for pregnant women, and they also help heal wounds faster. Plus, they're refreshing and delicious.
All right, I'll get you some fruit then. Any particular kind of fruit you want? How about some apples, bananas, oranges, grapes, or strawberries? Or maybe a fruit salad with a mix of everything. You been feeling okay?
I think I'll be okay. It seems like the baby is okay as well. The doctor said there was no serious damage to the baby or me. It still hurts a bit where I got hit, but other than that, I'll be able to have the baby without any problems. I'm so grateful for that.
I see. I'm really glad everything is okay. I've been so worried about you. Ever since I heard what happened, I couldn't sleep or eat or think straight. Who in the world would do something so atrocious? It's just vile. I swear, if I ever found who did this, I don't know what I'd do to them.
It's okay, Austin. Just stay by my side. That's all I need right now. The police are investigating the incident and they will handle everything. They said they have some leads and suspects already. I'm just so relieved the baby is safe. That's the most important thing to me. I feel so much better just knowing that.
Still, how can I stay calm in a situation like this? To barge into the house and assault you and the baby? No matter how you look at it, it's just completely absurd. Not to mention, utterly infuriating. Do you still remember what the guy looked like? Maybe we can help the police with some details.
I told the police everything, but his face was hidden. He was wearing a mask and a hoodie. He also wore gloves and didn't say anything. He just came in and started hitting me. I don't have anything to identify him by.
Damn it. What am I supposed to do now? How can we catch this guy if we don't have any clues?
Don't worry about it, Austin. Just leave it to the police to handle things. They're professionals. They'll find him sooner or later. I really need you right now. I know you have a lot on your mind, but the only thing I want from you is for you to hold my hand through this.
Okay. For now, I'll just head to the hospital. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Austin. I'm really happy I get to see you today. Hi, Veronica. How are you feeling today? I hope you're recovering well from the incident. I'm so devastated by what those two men did to you. They were so vicious and cruel. It's just unthinkable. I hope you recover soon. And your poor baby. I'm so sorry for your loss. You must be heartbroken as well. 2 men? How did you know there were 2 men involved? Oh, I read it on the news. Yeah, that's right. The news said there were 2 men who attacked you. Really? That's strange. Because I never told the news that there were 2 men. I only told them there was 1 man. The other one was a lookout who stayed outside. How did you know that detail? I don't know. Maybe I got confused, or misread something, or maybe I forgot. Forgot? How can you forget something like that? Jade, you don't have to pretend anymore. I already know the truth. I know you hired those 2 men to hurt me and my baby. What? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Why would I do such a thing? Don't play dumb with me, Jade. Excuse me. I don't understand what's going on. Why are you getting all upset, dear? Oh, just cut the act. I swear I'll never forgive you for this. Austin told me everything. He told me how you paid those thugs to make sure I have a miscarriage. You planned everything out perfectly. You wanted to see him that day to make sure I was alone at home. You hired a guy named Samuel to come and assault me, right? We have evidence. Just hold on. What in the world are you talking about? I would never do something like that. How could you even assume that I was a part of this? I'm quite hurt. Oh, so you really are going to try and play dumb? Are you sure that's what you're going to choose to do here? The more you try to cover up your crime, the worse the consequences will be later on. Are you really okay with that? Well, I don't even understand what's going on, so I really don't know what to say. What crime? Who is this guy? Samuel? I don't know anyone that goes by that name. What a pathetic excuse to make. I don't even care anymore. You're just one shameful fool, aren't you? Do you even feel any remorse about what you did? How dare you? A fool? Well, then, I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. Yes, Veronica, it's true. I hired those men to get rid of you and your baby. And I don't regret it at all. I despise you. You're the one who seduced my son, Austin, just so you could have a child. You're the fool who only thinks about yourself. Huh? I seduced Austin? Are you kidding me? I know you don't really love Austin. You don't care about him. He told me himself that it was your dream to raise your own child. For you, the father didn't matter as long as you could have a child. Am I wrong? Yes, it's true that it was my dream to be a mother. But what does that have to do with anything? It's not like Austin was opposed to the idea. He also wanted to have a child with me. You never objected to me having a child either. In fact, you said you were happy for us. So now, after months of being pregnant, you want to make a fuss about it? I tried to tell him many times how I felt, but he never listened to me when it came to you. He just kept being stubborn and blind. I'm sure you manipulated Austin into going against me, didn't you? He was always a good boy, obeying me faithfully until you showed up. He never told me anything about how you felt about the pregnancy in the first place. He probably kept it from me because he was ashamed of how pathetic and controlling you were acting. Understandable. A child born from a mother like you is way more pathetic and pitiful, if you ask me. Don't make Austin waste his life away raising a child like that. He deserves better. If you had any respect for him at all, you would let him go. You know what? I really do sympathize with the fact that you lost your husband. I know it must have been hard, but that doesn't give you the right to interfere with your son's life like this. You need to deal with your own issues. You don't know anything. My husband and my son are the reason I keep living. Everything I did for them. After my husband died, Austin was the only family I had left. You took him away from me. How could you possibly understand how I feel? You have no right to lecture me like this. Took him away? That couldn't be further from the truth. Austin is a grown adult who can make his own choices. And besides, Austin always tried to make time for you and include you in his life. Why are you being so selfish and possessive? Do you even care about how Austin feels? Whatever. At least Austin understands the situation clearly now. He must have realized how much I truly love him. Hopefully, he'll reconsider his actions and choose better this time. Reconsider his actions? How did you expect him to react? Austin already reported you to the police. Not only that, but he plans to cut you out of his life completely. What?
Mom, it's over.
Oh, Austin, I'm so relieved you understand how I feel now. I did this all for you. You know how much I love you, right? You're going to prioritize me from now on, right?
I'm sorry to say that I don't recognize you as my mother anymore. The police are on their way to arrest you. Either stay at home until they get there, or turn yourself in. There's no escape for you.
How could you say that to your own mother? After everything I've done for you? This is how you repay me?
You are a criminal, okay? In fact, you are practically a murderer. Do you get that?
What? That's absurd. I was just doing what was best for our family.
That guy Samuel hesitated a bit before punching Veronica in the stomach, and the impact wasn't as strong as it could have been. Who knows what would have happened if he had attacked Veronica with full force?
Isn't it all fine now then? It's not like Veronica had a miscarriage. The baby is alive and well. I feel sorry for what I did. So let's just forget about it and raise the child together. Let's start over. I really give up this time. After this incident, I think I was able to sort out my feelings about everything at this point. I think it's time to accept the child.
There is something seriously wrong with you. Don't tell me about how sorry you feel now. Save it for the police.
The police? What? I'm getting arrested too?
Of course! Hiring someone to commit a crime is a crime itself, and I could never forgive you for harming my precious wife and child. You crossed the line.
Please don't do this to me. Don't leave me alone like this. I swear I'll die. I was just so lonely. It was so painful losing my husband. The grief was too much to bear, and I couldn't cope with it. I made a foolish mistake, that's all.
I know it must have been difficult losing your husband, but trying to end the life of an unborn baby is unforgivable. Did you really think I would forgive you for doing this? Please, just don't say anything anymore. It's really painful seeing my mother in such a pitiful state.
You think I'm pitiful? I'm glad to hear that. That means you still care about your mother.
I'm not actually pitying you. You're just too pathetic to look at right now.
Fine, whatever. I don't care what happens anymore. If I'm going to get arrested, I might as well fight to the end and go all out.
Fight till the end? What do you mean by that? Let's just calm down now.
I'm already in front of the hospital. Come out.
Hey, what are you thinking of doing? Stop it. You've done enough already. Huh? Why is the emergency alarm going off? What did you do?
Oops. What do you know? I punched the nurse at the reception. If things were going to end up like this, I should have taken matters into my own hands from the start.
What the? I just heard that you're holding a knife. You need to stop right now.
Oh, the knife. I'm going to take that baby out of your wife's stomach. Just you wait, little one. I'll save you from your misery. Oh no, look what I've done. Gosh, I just stabbed the security guard by accident.
Stop. Just stop. I beg you. Just calm down already.
Austin, what happened? Is everything all right?
My mom was finally arrested. The nurse at the reception suffered light injuries. As for the security guard that was stabbed, it thankfully wasn't life-threatening since it was his shoulder. It seems like he'll be able to have a complete recovery with no after effects.
I'm really relieved. I was so worried. I thought I would have a heart attack when I heard what was happening. But how about you, Austin? Didn't you suffer some injuries as well?
Oh, it was nothing. Just some small cuts. Honestly, it's a bigger deal that my designer shirt is all damaged now.
Just come back to the hospital room as soon as possible. I just want to make sure you're okay, and I just need you by my side right now.
I'm still being questioned by the police, but I'll go to you as soon as it's all finished.
Sorry. I know you have a lot to process as well. This must have been a lot for you too.
No, I feel a lot better now. It's okay. There's just one thing I'm really scared about.
What? What is it?
I've been getting non-stop calls from my workplace. Probably because I didn't show up at work today.
The incident that almost cost me and my baby our lives was a turning point for everyone involved. Samuel and Jaden, the two men who attacked me, were arrested and charged with attempted murder, assault, and conspiracy. Jade, my husband's mother who hired them, was also arrested and charged with the same crimes. They were all sentenced to long prison terms and sent to different prisons. I heard that they had a hard time adjusting to life behind bars. Especially Jade, who was shunned by her fellow inmates for her heinous act. As for me and my husband Austin, we were able to move on from the trauma and enjoyed our married life together with no one to interfere. I was able to safely give birth to our beautiful baby boy, who we named Ethan. He was the spitting image of his father, with his bright blue eyes and curly blonde hair. He was also very smart and cheerful, always curious about everything around him. He brought so much joy and laughter into our lives. We loved him more than anything in the world. We were truly blessed and grateful for everything we had. But we never forgot what we had gone through and what we had learned from it. We always made sure to protect each other and our home from any possible harm or threat.